to the Wrestling Nerds Alliance podcast, featuring Robb English, Clifford L. Johnson, and
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Ooh.
I'm black, so I don't know all the words to this song.
Believe it or not, it's whitey.
Yeah.
Why did I sing that song?
I really don't know, because we were in a whole different plane, and then we hit record, and you just went on a fucking tangent. I don't know what happened here.
But as I warned you, I am on cold medicine this evening.
Ah, that's why.
Coming down a little something, and maybe, some synapses started firing, and all of a sudden I started thinking about Great American Hero.
There you go. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, my voice, not great tonight. I'm going to try to hold out the rest of the show, but I've been talking to Cliff for the last hour and a half before we even started recording. So if I lose my voice while we're recording, blame Cliff.
Oh, that's why you've been so crazy the last hour. Because you're on cold medicine. I get it now.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. It all makes sense now.
I'm worried I'm going to lose my voice, though.
Hey, if you do...
Can't lose my voice.
I'll do it by myself. Who needs you?
Yeah. I had a whole different other way that I wanted to start the show. Yeah, really? I appreciate that. Fuck you. I had a whole nother way that I wanted to open the show. And I told Cliff what I wanted to do, and he told me it wasn't a good idea because he didn't want to sound like anybody else's podcast, but I was just going to, for no apparent reason, do my impression of one of our Castaway friends and start my show very similar to how they start their show.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want to be a biter, that's fine.
Should I just do it?
I mean, sure, why not?
I was going to open the show going, "What up, everybody? This Brent. Welcome to the Home Video Hustle podcast." But then I would need Cliff to jump in and say, "Hustle, motherfucking hustle."
Yeah. But since I don't do that, I ain't doing it.
I'm not making fun.
Not at all. I love those guys.
No,
they're my favorites.
Those guys. They are. They are my favorites out of all of the Castaways.
Uh-oh. Don't start neglecting your Castaway family now.
No.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the PWO guys are getting pissed off that I'm cheating on them with another group.
Like, wait a minute. You're supposed to be the only group that we get.
Basically, we are now almost 4 minutes into the show, and we haven't even introduced ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm Robb English.
I'm Clifford L. Johnson.
And we are WNA.
That's right.
Felt good saying it that time. WNA.
We need to get one of those voiceover guys to redo our intro.
Yeah.
Fiverr.
Do we know anybody that's got?
I don't. I'm going to call Fiverr. Somebody on Fiverr will do it.
Well, I was going to ask somebody. I was going to ask Josh over at the Josh and Stu podcast to do some voiceover stuff for us. But then, I realized that probably wasn't the polite thing to do to just go, "Hey, you want to record some voiceover stuff for us? Yeah, I know you kind of do that for a living in the UK, and I'm asking you to do it, and then I'm not going to pay you for it." So
definitely got to pay him for it.
It was kind of rude. So I was like,
"We'll pay him in Trident Layers gum."
Trident Layers gum?
Yeah.
Do you have some?
I don't, but I'll get it.
I could use some.
Yeah, you could, because I can smell you through the phone.
Mm-hmm. You know what else I can sense through the phone? Your raging massive hard-on right now.
Oh my God. It's like, it's still
awkward
up.
that I just brought it up.
Oh no.
But,
No. It's still up. It's there.
It's still up.
Yeah.
And why? Why?
Because I have watched the new Avengers Infinity War trailer roughly 7 times already.
I know. It's crazy.
It's absolutely crazy.
I haven't watched it 7 times, but I've probably watched it maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be in the double digits before the end of the night.
I mean, as I told you on Twitter earlier, when Black Panther said, "Somebody get this man a shield."
Yes.
Captain America walked out. I was like, "Ah!"
And that's literally
Get him a shield!
At that point.
Get him a shield right now!
I was at about half chub right there. And then that put me over the edge. And it's been up there since earlier today, since this morning.
The moment Thanos walked out of that little portal, I literally, sitting at my desk at work, went, "Oh, shit!"
And it's actually...
Coworker leaned over and goes, "Can you quiet down?" "Oh, sorry."
Yeah, a lot of the stuff they... if you saw the old the Comic-Con trailer, like the leaked version or whatever, they kept a few of the scenes that were from the Comic-Con trailer, but they cut some out. But that shot with they didn't keep there's a shot in the Comic-Con trailer where Thanos literally is pulling either a moon or an asteroid from orbit and like tossing it at Iron Man. It's fucking insane. If you haven't seen the leaked trailer, go on YouTube when you get a chance and check it out.
I tried looking for it. I could never find it.
They might have removed it. I'll try to find a link for it, though. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere. I'll send you the
Probably somewhere on a website that doesn't even have letters.
Right. It's just like 1708B dash dot
www.1412AX74920.com.
It's not even a com. It's fucking .org.
Dark web. You shouldn't be looking at this.
Man, if you haven't seen it, bro, you have to. I'll definitely find it for you because it's incredible.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. I'm not feeling great.
Oh.
How come you aren't helping me?
Because it's not my job, Rob.
You're my friend.
I am your friend. But, if you want to feel better, go call your wife.
You're like my only friend.
She'll hook that up for you.
Ed doesn't talk to us anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty saddened about this.
A little bit.
I'm pretty saddened about this.
We had our episode last week where we gave thanks to so many people, and those that that reached out to us to thank us for thanking them, there was no need for it. We meant every word of it. Some people were concerned for us. They thought we were dying because we were literally like talking like, "This is the end, everybody." I don't know why I'm even doing this anymore. So we mentioned Ed in our show last week, and Ed is still one of our good friends. And anytime Ed wants to come back on the show, we want Ed on. We actually were trying to get Ed on a couple weeks ago, and it looked like it was going to happen, and then it just didn't. And that was like 2 months ago now.
Yeah. I even sent him a gif of some boobies.
You did.
As a peace offering.
We have like a group chat, that we all used to chat in and whatnot. When we had the show with the three of us, like we had ideas for this week, we'd talk in there, and Ed hasn't been in that chat for months.
Yeah. Somebody should check on him.
I know. You sent him boobs.
Yeah. And that's, normally if a guy sends you boobs, it's like, you respond to that,
I mean,
even a thumbs up is
two things,
good,
If there's two things on this world that will summon Edward Roland, it is weed
and boobs.
And
I know what I'll do. I'll send him some hentai. Maybe that'll get him.
That's gross.
Yeah, it is gross, but you know, he's into that shit. So
it's like Popeye and his spinach. Look at him with that tentacle porn, pal.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Oh man.
You know what? Okay, look. And I'm not doing this to brag. I'm doing this because I really want to ask our listeners, what's wrong with you? Everybody seems to love my horrible AJ Styles impression.
Dude, wait a minute. First of all, it's not horrible. It's the greatest thing that we've ever had on this show. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to need you for my own excitement. I need some AJ in my life. Let's find a tweet.
I have been getting DMs and tweets and everything, people saying stuff about this AJ impression. Even Phil over at the Useless Debates podcast is trying to do AJ at me, and Phil doesn't even watch wrestling.
This segment needs a name. Let's call it
AJ Does Twitter.
There you go.
All right. See, I'm an ideas man. That's what I am.
AJ Does Twitter.
I don't know if I can do AJ when I'm not. All right, hold on.
Come on.
It's hard because I just want to say that one thing over and over again. Hang on.
You got it.
Try beating me 3-on-1. Couldn't do it 2-on-1. And at WWE Clash, you will never beat me 1-on-1. Hashtag phenomenal. Hashtag SmackDown Live. And if you can't take a forearm to the side of your face and get out this business. Georgia. We have listeners in Georgia. We're not making fun of you.
Not at all. I live in Georgia.
Oh, that's true.
So
that's true.
I love it.
Are you the one that's giving us all our downloads in Georgia?
Maybe.
There we go. That explains it.
Yeah, I'm a Georgia resident, sir. Come on.
Can't take a forearm to the side of your face and get out this business.
Oh, I love it. All right.
The funny thing is it seems most of my impressions on this show are impressions of impressions.
Which is the best.
Because that AJ impression is actually stolen from Carl Anderson.
Right.
In an episode of
Ride Along. Yeah.
And then my Jim Cornette is directly stolen from Bruce Pritchard from Something to Wrestle.
It's not stealing.
Same with my
Rob.
Same with my Vince McMahon. It's okay. What is it?
It's called imitation, and it's the best form
of
flattery.
Okay.
It's inspired by.
My Vince is just repeatedly laughing and going, "Look at him." Oh God, I'm already drained, and we're what? 15 minutes in. This is going to be a great show, everybody.
Make it happen. Let's keep it going.
The last time this happened was episode 11, and it was just me and Ed, and I got so beat down by the end of the show that I started pretending I was in Milli Vanilli.
Yeah.
Can't promise that won't happen again.
You never know.
You never know.
All right, let's get on to the podcast. That was like the intro.
There you go. It's only a 15-minute intro. Come on. There's no filler on this show. It's all meat and potatoes.
Damn right.
Everybody. All right. So we decided that we have a new segment we're about to unveil on everybody that we hope will maybe eliminate the marathon aspect of this show. Although we did just go 15 minutes talking about bullshit.
Damn right.
But we want to try to cut it down for you guys because we know that we sometimes have a tendency to really go overboard with the length of the show. So we're going to drop something on you right now that we're going to start to call quick hitters. Quick hitters is just going to be a couple of quick news bleeps and blurps and whatever from wrestling throughout the week. It may be WWE centric. It may be indie centric. It really depends on whatever the fuck we want to put in there. But we're about to drop it on you. And yes, although I don't know if it's going to this week, but I did send the song to Cliff. If he wants to put it under us while we do quick hitters, he should probably get it started right about now.
Boom.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
You like that
Paige's
shit?
new group, consisting of Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and herself, was given a name this week. The faction will be called Absolution. And I am sure that this is sure to rank right up there with the great names of the past, such as the Union, the Core, with two R's, of course, and TNA, whether you want to use, Test and Albert or Total Nonstop Action. TNA, is just a great name. Is it just me, or does the name sound like a cheap cologne from the 90s?
Like, Paige, Deville, Rose, Absolution.
C'est et moi. What was that song?
It's terrible.
I don't think anybody knows what the fuck we're talking about unless they're like 40.
But they'll get it. Speaking of name changes, WWE has also changed the name of the leader of the Riot. What the hell is her name? The Riot Squad, or as I like to call them, the Panty Shield.
I was begging you not to tweet that out, and you did. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I gave it a whole week, dude. I gave it a week, and I was like, you know what? I'm still laughing at this in my own brain, so somebody's gonna appreciate this. And I thought it was pretty clever, so I'm gonna go with the Panty Shield. Anywho, they have decided to change the name of Ruby Riot to Ruby Riot. So, so going forward, you can no longer call her Ruby Riot. Just call her Ruby Riot. And you can't hear the name change because they just added another T. Kind of like, what they did with Taz. And Rhino. 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 So, having an extra and completely useless consonant in your name, it just means everyone will take you more seriously. So
that's what I do.
Yeah. That's why Robb has the Robb for no apparent reason. At least for me, Cliff, I actually have two F's in my name. Clifford.
So she's now Ruby Riot. The Riot Squad. Actually, I think they probably did it because, it's a lot easier to trademark the word riot with two T's instead of just the word riot that's in the English language.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Smart, but why? All right, whatever. They just don't want her to own her own name. That's all it is.
Well, you know what else people don't want? People don't want Roman Reigns to carry his title the way he's carrying it. Tons of fans online are up in arms about the way Roman Reigns carries his title belts to the ring. Roman generally carries the belt over his shoulder, like a backpack. He just kind of hangs it over his shoulder. Well, of course, we would like to point out that the majority of those people that are up in arms about it wouldn't dare complain about how someone like Tetsuya Naito carries his Intercontinental Championship belt to the ring, because in Japan, throwing, kicking, and smashing your belt is perfectly okay if you can put on a 5-star match in the eyes of Dave fucking Meltzer.
True.
That's what I think.
And I don't really give a shit how he carries his title to the ring, because, it's a belt. Mm-hmm. And, I don't really give a shit.
Did you care when The Rock was swinging the belt around like he was trying to rip every plate off of it?
Not at all.
Right. Because it looked fucking cool.
So let him do whatever the hell he wants to do.
Right.
Pete Dunne holds the belt in his mouth.
Right.
Literally. Like a fucking pit bull. I don't see anybody complaining about that. They just want to shit on Roman.
Yep, they do.
Jeez. Speaking of shit, Dana Brooke might be joining the Titus Worldwide brand. If you believe the backstage segment that was put up on YouTube, which I don't know how many of you people actually watch the backstage segments that are on YouTube, but the story was put on fucking YouTube. So maybe they feel like they have enough listeners and enough subscribers on their YouTube channel to actually make people give a shit. Or they figured it's Dana Brooke. Nobody's going to give a shit anyway. So, yeah, let's just put it on the YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hands in the air if you care. And no one? Cool. Moving on.
All right, moving on. Yeah, and finally, Mojo Rawley turned on Zack Ryder on SmackDown Tuesday night. But this heel turn for Mojo, it obviously means
hello?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. I just get really tired when I talk about my...
Rob.
Don't touch me!
We got a show to do, buddy. Okay.
And that's your quick hitters, folks.
Boom, pow, bang.
Done.
Pete Dunne,
y'all.
Yes.
You think I could walk around carrying shit in my mouth like that and look badass?
Yeah, you should give your daughter her lunch in the morning like that.
Walk her up to class, carrying her backpack in my teeth, holding her hand, fucking around on my phone with the other hand, walking up to class. Bye, Daddy. Okay.
I love you.
No, you. Here. Take your lunch. Oh, man.
You so sniffly.
I am.
You sure?
I bet everybody is loving hearing it because I'm so close to the mic and I keep...
Sure you're not doing some cocaine back there, buddy?
No.
You wish.
No. I only done that one time in my life.
Just once?
Just once.
How was it?
I will never fucking do it again.
I'd never do it again.
I don't think I've ever felt so close to death in my life.
Really? I felt so alive. Not that I've ever done anything like that.
I was like, wow, okay, all right, cool. Let's tell Coke stories.
You want to do a line, man?
Thanks for tuning in today. Let's talk about, just doing rails, man. Let's get this shit out there.
Today on the WNA podcast, Clifford and Robb talk about their stories of days past, where they used to do bumps of cocaine on the ends of strippers' bottoms.
Yeah, why? Why would people do that?
'Cause, man, it's the fucking best. I only did that once, but
snort something off somebody's ass.
It's just a rush, bro. It's just something about it, man. It's like just being dirty for the sake of being dirty.
What you're not telling everybody is it was Ed's ass. That was a rush, goddammit. You don't know where he's been.
Look at him.
Look at him. Look at him with the coke on his head. Look at him snorting. He loves it.
Oh, shit. This has been an amazing episode so far. I'm letting your your cold medicine induced fucking it's affecting me now. Oh man.
All right.
I was totally sane in the conversation we had leading up to pressing the record button.
You were. I'm just like bouncing back and forth. You're getting mad at me because I'm like, going off topic every time we get ready to record. And then we get on the mic and it's like, fucking, you're just as bad as I am.
Turn that shit up, man.
Think you stop me. I'm all the way up.
All right. So we did have a couple topics we wanted to talk about this week. Basically what I wanted to talk about is, oh, that was delightful. Thank you for burping right in the mic.
I didn't burp in the mic. I burped into my phone. But I
heard you. They didn't.
Yes.
All right.
But thanks.
Now I just sound like I'm, you know.
Now I got to go put a fucking burp sound effect in.
Oh, God. Here we go. Let's try again. Part 5 of trying to get to the topic.
And action.
There we go. All right. I wanted to talk about the fact that it seems like WWE has kind of booked themselves into a corner right now. With the plans for Brock Lesnar's opponent at the Royal Rumble. There was plenty of talk leading up to Survivor Series that the plan was to do Brock versus Finn Balor at the Royal Rumble. And then the booking leading into Survivor Series and the booking afterwards kind of made everybody feel like, wow, they're really just kind of fucking smashing the shit out of Finn Balor when it comes to him in the eyes of the fans. And you hear about the rumors that a certain Vincent Kennedy McMahon now feels that Finn Balor is not over enough to contend for a championship. And there's even talk that he might have soured on pushing him high up the card altogether.
Which has spawned some hilariously petty tweets from Finn Balor.
Yes.
They're amazing.
All of his tweets. Yeah. So now we are 2 weeks out from Survivor Series. And yes, the next pay-per-view is a SmackDown pay-per-view, Clash of Champions, but leading up to Rumble, generally by now there's some kind of direction to let you know where they're headed. And it doesn't seem like we know where they're headed at all for the Rumble. Now that Finn seems to be out of the title hunt, and granted, you can always book your way back into it, but it just seems odd with the way you've had him lose pretty decisively to Kane, of all people, that not quite sure where they're headed. You would think your option could be Roman Reigns, but they're definitely, all talks are that they have not changed their mind. It is going to be Roman versus Brock at WrestleMania for the Universal title. And Roman is going to be the only person to kick out of the F5. So what are your other options?
I have no clue.
I mean, you could go Braun Strowman.
Been there,
he's
done
already
that.
fought Brock. Yep, and lost decisively. You could go Samoa Joe.
Been there, done that.
That's right. He's already fought Brock and lost decisively. Seth and Dean are now firmly tag team wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been there, done that with both of them.
Yep.
So who are your other options? Miz? No, Miz is filming a movie.
Marine 13.
Which, by the way, is starring Becky Lynch and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Shawn Michael Hickenbottom.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to spend an extra $6 million just to make sure that that they correct his eye in every shot.
No. If he's playing a mercenary, just give him an eye patch.
No, because it still crosses. It still moves. Yeah, they're gonna have to do that. I've actually seen they had to do that for a film that I worked on when I first moved to Atlanta. My guys at Crafty Apes, who are fucking amazing. They work on a bunch of Marvel shit. And
what? Wait, who?
I won't say the name, but they literally had to fix someone's eye, like in every shot.
No, what was the name of the company?
Crafty Apes.
Crafty Apes. Yeah. As in apes that love
crafts.
Like, okay. Michaels and
yes.
Hobby Lobby.
They do. They love it there.
Awesome.
And then they eat bananas.
Now that's just racist.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Apes don't always eat bananas, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they eat small children that wander into their pen.
Oh, shit. But anywho.
So,
it's, yeah.
No Miz, no Braun, no Samoa Joe, no Finn, no Roman, no Seth, no Dean. Who are your other options? Bray Wyatt?
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt, who spent most of Monday screaming at the crowd that they're
all dead. You're all dead. I don't know what the fuck was happening. You just lost to Jason Jordan last week.
He was getting what chance?
Yeah.
When's the last time you ever heard Bray Wyatt getting the what chant?
Yeah, people are starting to sour on him, and they've booked him. He's had literally the worst booking of any main eventer since, like, fucking Rey Mysterio.
Has been straight up booked like a giant set of ass cheeks.
Flapping in the wind.
Just smacking away.
Just assless chaps, and there's Bray Wyatt.
And not even nice ass cheeks. Like, we're talking my ass cheeks.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, I don't even have ass cheeks.
Just pasty back crack.
That's right. Back crack. Long before I got a cold, I suffered from the disease known as nasty.
It just goes, it goes from spine to fucking thigh bone.
No ass at all. So yes, imagine if you will, listeners, my ass cheeks, assless chaps. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Cold medicine, dude. You're cracking up, bro. But who?
Oh,
Who else could it be? Maybe they get a. No, it's too late for that. I was gonna say they'd get a NXT call up, but I don't see anybody besides Drew McIntyre, and he's out for indefinitely at this point.
He did have surgery. It was a torn biceps, and he is saying that he is targeting coming back before WrestleMania.
We'll see.
Whereas most are saying it will more than likely be after, and a more reasonable estimate would be closer to June.
Wow. Yeah. Well, we'll see on that. I mean, if he's anything like John Cena's old fucking cyborg ass, he might be back in 3 months. All right. I'm going to say shit. The only other person I could see at this point could be Cena going back to Raw, but been there, done that.
Yeah. And he's too busy growing out his bald spot for the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah.
And I can say that because I'm a bald man.
You're only 1% bald though, right?
No,
or you're 99%
I'm not
bald.
1% bald. I am 99% bald. I am 1% North African, sir.
99% bald, 1% North African, 100% all man.
That's right. 110% all, man. Yeah, ladies, what's up?
I can't think of anybody. Maybe it'll be Kurt.
Oh, no.
No?
Kurt will be ruined. Oh, you are trying to have him murdered.
I'll take a murder on TV. They already murdered Braun Strowman.
Yeah, but that's a fake murder.
Yeah. I'll take a real one.
Wow.
Hey.
This got dark.
For my entertainment, man. You've seen the Gladiator games. That shit's real, B.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, no, in all seriousness, you say Kurt Angle. Who else? I mean, who else could they do?
It'd have to be it'd be a part-timer. It'd be somebody that they bring in. It'll be like Triple H or Kurt, or they'll say, man, we need Goldberg or The Rock or somebody, Batista. I'm hearing rumors about Batista coming back.
Yeah, he says he doesn't want to do a one-shot. He wants to do a full-time return.
Yeah.
And feud with Triple H, as in, like, we haven't seen that.
Yeah, I don't even know why they would.
Times.
Yeah, but whatever. So honestly,
Maybe they'll bring in Ronda Rousey. We'll bring in Ronda Rousey and have her face Brock Lesnar.
Hey, bring in. You know what though? To be honest, I think
Conor McGregor.
Yep.
It's too fast.
That need to be a WrestleMania. That'd be a Mania match.
Go Roman at Rumble. Conor versus Brock at Mania. Can't be for the Universal title though. He's got to drop it ahead of time.
Yeah, for sure. He'll drop it at
Conor
what
ain't
is
sticking
it?
around.
Backlash or Fast? Is it Fastlane or is it
Roadblock? End of the line again.
There you go. We turned around and then we came back.
Roadblock, wrong direction.
Roadblock, no turn on red.
Roadblock, my GPS is not getting us.
Roadblock, yield.
Roadblock, that rest stop looks cozy. Roadblock, I just got arrested.
Roadblock,
don't call my wife.
Roadblock, whose foot's tapping underneath my stall? Oh, shit. You know what? It'll probably end up being Kane.
Ew.
Or maybe the Big Show. No, not the Big Show.
Oh, wait. No, Big Show's still,
he's still
recovering from surgery.
I don't know.
Kane has got Braun.
Who's out that could come back and do it? Is there anybody injured right now?
Mark Henry?
No.
Why'd you say it like that? Jesus.
Because, man, Mark had his chance.
Former world champion.
No, he did. He is. And I love the Hall of Pain, Mark Henry, but he's past his prime. We don't need to see that anymore.
We don't need to see that shit.
We don't need it.
No.
There's not even anyone that I could call up to do it.
No. Because whoever you call up is just going to get murdered by Brock.
Fucking destroyed. Wow.
Why would you ruin? But then again, they do that all the time. They bring people up just to fucking destroy them.
True.
But, that's just, creative and it's how we book the talent, pal.
Who the fuck? Bro, I honestly can't think of anyone.
No.
That's terrible.
I mean, I guess you could. The only one that I think would be kind of a fresh match, only because it's been how Great Balls of Fire was July, right?
Yeah.
Joe.
It could be Joe. I'd be okay with it, but like I said, we just
could have
saw it.
a solid match and maybe have him look a little stronger again. The whole Joe thing wasn't supposed to last as long as it did, but it got so hot with Great Balls of Fire, the build up to it, that they put him in the 4-way. at SummerSlam.
True.
But I mean, where would you go? If you put him in there again, everybody already knows he got beat with one F5.
Exactly.
It'll happen again.
That's the thing,
Everybody's getting beat.
Could it be? Ooh. Just popped into my brain.
Ooh.
Broken Matt Hardy.
No.
Delete the beast.
You kill Broken Matt immediately?
Yeah, why not?
Speaking of which, I just read earlier today that it seems as if Anthem is finally waving the white flag when it comes to the battle.
That's right.
They are going to let him have
They
it.
can't contend with WWE's lawyers.
They don't have any money.
WWE's like, yeah, we'll go ahead and, you know what? No, we'll do it another month. Bet you can't do
Pretty
it.
sure Impact is just running TV tapings on IOUs and Jawbreakers.
Hell yeah.
I give you $5 and a bologna sandwich if you let me.
Just let us film you, baby.
Come on now.
Come on, baby. I suck your
Suck your dick if you come to the show. You got EC3 out there. Come on, baby. No, it wouldn't be EC3. Who would it be? See, now I know I'm on cold medicine.
Right.
I'm
Stop
trying
it.
to figure out who the
Stop it. Who'd be the one out there sucking dick?
This ain't got no teeth.
Bruce Pritchard.
So, Pritchard ain't out there. No, I don't even know if he's still with Impact. I was going to say Abyss doesn't have any teeth, so maybe,
Get a gummer from Abyss. Holy shit. I can't with you right now.
We'll put you on the hard cam side, baby. Come on, you'll be on TV.
Oh shit. I'm done with you. I can't.
Don't think of it as a blowjob. Think of it as an X Division blowjob. It's got no limits. No limits, baby.
Dude, you're gonna laugh this cold right out of you, bro.
I keep laughing and it's making me want to cough. Oh, this is the worst show ever. Oh. You know,
you can't suck a little dick from this.
You can't take a dick to the side of your face and get out this business.
Oh, I hate you. Oh, today is so hateful.
Oh, God. We have literally gone through one fucking time. And we're 43 minutes in.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, this is going to be such a great show for your holiday season, guys.
Oh, fucking hell.
Speaking of holidays.
Yeah?
Make sure to tune in for my 12 days of Socksmith coming soon. Just,
Oh, this is where you wear the different socks.
Yes. I just thought of it today, and I was like, oh, that's a good fucking idea. So, random as fuck, but there you go. And if anybody would like to participate,
your Twitter account,
I will.
Look at you.
I will become I'm going to be a social dragonfly in 2018.
Yeah, I put it out there.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, ladies, wants to help him break out of his cocoon.
That's right. Calling all Twitter boos.
That's the other thing. Aside from my AJ impression that gets a lot of love, the ladies love the sultry sounds of Clifford L's voice, apparently.
I don't know what it is, man. I have
Ed had the deep, Barry White voice.
Yeah.
But now that he's gone, maybe he was creeping them the fuck out.
Like, he sounds like he'll show up in my driveway unannounced.
He sounds like he has to introduce himself whenever he moves into a new neighborhood.
Oh.
What's up, ladies? My name's Ed.
And I just need to know if you have kids 100 yards away from you at all times. Oh, man, that's not funny.
We did get a request for you to read Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Oh, shit, I'll pull it up. I'll do it. Don't think I won't do it. Why
not? At this point, I don't even know if we have anything else to talk about because we're going to hit the mailbag soon.
Damn. Let's see.
And we got to, while you're looking that up, why don't you go ahead and drop that Scott Hall right about now?
How many people here came to see WCW?
Yeah, hitting that not hitting the WCW.
Whoa.
Can't say that.
Back it up.
We don't do that. Rewind. All right, there we go. Now we are going to, I can't even say we're going to touch on because goddamn it.
Awful.
Let's talk about our WCW for the week.
There you go.
There we go. Our WCW for the week is the lovely, lovely lady.
Lovely, lovely lady.
Amber Irene Neat. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly. At Irene_NEATE on Twitter. She is our WCW for the week. She is a journalism major at NAU with a minor in health wellness. She loves wrestling, UFC, hockey, and football. And I love this right here. She says, future WWE sports reporter. Damn it. Thank you.
That's awesome.
So give her a follow on Twitter. You will not be disappointed. And we tweeted that out a little bit. And she says, oh my gosh, I am honored. So cool, guys. Thank you. When is the episode? Hashtag Lucha Lovers Unite. Well, Irene, the episode will be this Friday, which you are listening right now.
I'm like,
so why am I telling you?
You, sir, are a jackass. The episode is right now.
I'm talking to my phone like an old man would, like Irene, the episode is Friday. Why can't she hear me through the Twitter?
Holy shit. You are amazing.
So, yes. Oh, fucking hell.
We need to get you on cold medicine more often.
God damn. Oh, I'm going to respond to her. You got your Goldilocks yet? What's going on?
I got my Goldilocks, homie.
All right, then.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Once upon a time, deep in a forest lived a bear family. There was a great big papa bear, a medium-sized mama bear, and a wee little baby bear. Now one morning, Mama Bear made porridge for breakfast. The porridge was very hot. Papa Bear said,
there we go.
Why don't we take a walk in the forest while the porridge is cooling down? So they went for a walk. Along came a little girl, a little nasty girl named Goldilocks, walking in the forest. She saw the bear's house and was very curious about who might live there. So she knocked on the door, but nobody answered. She smelled the porridge and decided to go inside. She sat down and tasted Papa Bear's porridge. Ow, but it was too hot. So she tried Mama Bear's porridge. Ooh, it was too cold. Then she tasted Baby Bear's porridge and thought, it was just right, and ate it all up.
No. Pause. Time out. Stop. If the ladies are listening right now, you can't go, just right. No.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
You know how you're supposed to do this.
Here we go. I'm going to rewind that. Then she tasted Baby Bear's porridge and thought it was, just right.
God damn, it moved a little.
And ate it all up.
Shit. Got me touching myself right now, Clifford.
Tune in next week for the mighty conclusion of Goldilocks.
Is that where it's too big? In the three pimps.
Yes, in this story, Goldilocks is a hoe. All right.
Runs into the Archbishop, Magic Don Juan.
Bitch, who came in here eating my goddamn porridge? Starring Don Juan, Cat Williams, and Dave Chappelle.
That was a damn good Cat Williams.
Well, thank you.
All right. We did the WC. We didn't do.
See, Rob, where is your brain, dude?
We talked about our WCW.
Come on, fucking innuendo, man.
We did some topics. We did not do them well, but we're trying to keep this episode short because we're trying not to hit the fucking 3-hour mark. So I think it's about time now that we've gotten our WCW out of the way. We touched on the WCW. We did not touch.
See?
We didn't touch her.
Look at you. Where's your brain? Is it still on cold medicine?
Yep, it's still there.
Okay.
Let's get to the... I teed it up.
No, you didn't.
I teed it up.
No, that was a terrible tee. Let's get to the what?
Let's get to the. Why don't we reach our hands deep inside and move it around and get in there and go deep in the
mailbag.
Wow.
You see, that was a setup, Rob.
That was.
Now let's go to the what? The drawing board.
Well, what if I tried it again? What if I said, let's go to the
mailbag?
Wow. I feel good.
See?
Feel good on that one.
You set it up that time. Yeah. You gotta have a setup to the punchline, man.
All right.
All right.
Mailbag question this week comes from @Fatboy Thrasher. Fatboy Thrasher
FBT.
on Twitter. Yeah, FBT. Good old FBT on Twitter. No, it is @Fatboy Thrasher. But he says his name is Chris Thrasher, and his nickname has been Fatboy Thrasher for many years. But I wanted to make sure that not only did we read his question, but we give this dude a special shout out and some love, because much like our boy Matthew Skeets over in the UK, Mr. Thrasher here heard about us on the Something to Wrestle With podcast and went back and listened to every single episode of ours.
Wow.
That's
awesome. Dedication. We appreciate that, fat boy.
Stealing from Home Video Hustle again. Dedication. So yes, wanted to give him some love and read his question. So he's got a good question here. He says, it's for both of us. If you could be a manager, heel or face, to any tag team or faction, pick one from the 80s/90s, the Attitude Era, and today.
Ooh. Okay, 80s, 90s. Dude, I don't know. I felt like every tag team in the 80s and 90s had a manager.
Because that was when managers were hot.
Yeah, it's like
you
that was the thing. Did the Rockers ever have a manager?
No.
Really?
Nope.
Well, then that's my pick. I win.
Would you have prevented them from breaking up?
Yes, I would have been. No, actually, no. I would have.
You would have warned Marty. Duck, Marty.
No, see, this is what would have happened. I would have sided with Marty, and his career would not have been destroyed because he had me to help him through it.
And he needed it.
Yes.
He needed somebody to tell him to keep his nose out the hookers' asses.
Turn back the hands of time.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with Marty Jannetty? Did you hear about that shit on him on Facebook?
What, about sleeping with his daughter or some shit?
Right,
yeah,
bro.
That's fucking disgusting.
Hey, y'all, I found out she's not really my daughter, so I can fuck her, right? She's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
God damn.
Pretty fucking gross. So then maybe I would not save Marty Jannetty's career, knowing what I know now. I'm going to backtrack on that. So let's go with another tag team that I can't remember.
Cliff, let's get the GHB. Come on, buddy.
High energy.
Fuck your high energy. I hate that fucking tag team. High energy. Goddamn hammer pants.
Hey, those hammer pants for the shit.
Coco Beware with his hammer pants tucked up under his tits.
Fucking, they have checkers on their shit.
Checkers. Fucking suspenders. Hammer pants right up under his beefy tits.
Oh, shit. All right, so that's my 80s.
And I can say that.
Because you got beefy tits?
Beefy tits. No, I don't. I'm a slim, trim, chiseled, and jacked.
Oh, shit. All right. So 80s and 90s, high energy / the Rockers. I'll make them a faction.
You can't. What is it, a group faction now? It's Sean, Marty, Coco, Owen.
The High Rockers.
The High Rockers. The High Rockers.
Yeah, and that goes right back into our cocaine reference. All right.
Just fucking blow falling out of their pockets on the way to the ring.
So look, just imagine on the, like nowadays, you know how they have the LED board going to the ring? So it'd just be one fucking line that just gets snorted up as they walk to the ring.
As they walk down the ramp, the line disappears. Like Randy Orton's snake. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, goodness. All right. Do you want to do 80s, 90s, or you want me to just go through all of mine first?
You know how most songs in WWE have like a sound that like signals the beginning of their entrance music?
It's me.
Right? Exactly. All of a sudden the fucking the British Bulldogs are in the ring, and all of a sudden you hear and then the Rockers music kicks in. Oh, damn it.
Oh, shit.
I need help.
You do. Okay. So High Rockers is my 80s, 90s team. My Attitude Era team would be, because I'm hilarious and I would fit in well with them, I'm going to go with ENC, Edge and Christian.
You just want to be up in that 5-second pose.
That's right. I would be taking the pictures.
Would you?
Yes.
Would you now?
Hey. Hello.
All right.
Hey, ladies. I'm taking pictures. And then my today tag team, My current tag team, I'm going to go with the Usos, because I can grow my hair out and like get greasy, and it would make me get one of those cool Samoan tats.
But you're not Samoan.
I'm not Samoan. I could be, though. You don't know.
You look like you could be.
Exactly. I could be 1% Samoan.
Well, the Usos are half black and half Samoan.
Exactly. Well, then I'm part of the black side of the family that was adopted. I'm like Tamina. Boom. Bring me in the family, son.
On the way to the ring, a combined 738 pounds, Jimmy, Jay, Leroy.
That'd be El Uso.
El Uso.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
all right. Yep. Okay, that's my tag team. Go.
All right. Mine, 80s, 90s. They were kind of a shitty tag team, in my opinion, but everybody knows who they are, and I look damn good in black and yellow, so I'm going to say the Killer Bees. I would manage the Killer Bees, and they would be the shit.
All right. I'll give you that one.
Attitude Era, I'm going to cheat a little bit. They kind of had a manager, but their manager was a giant steaming pile of suck. I'm talking about Tiger Ali Singh. So I would manage the formidable tag team if I was their manager of Chaz and D'Lo Brown, otherwise known as Lowdown.
Wow.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, you dug deep for that one.
Because I'd look good in some track pants.
You kind of cheated, though, because they do have a manager, so...
Yeah, but they were wearing the track pants and the tank tops, and then Tiger Ali Singh took them over, and all of a sudden they were wearing fucking turbans with chin straps.
Yeah, that shit was stupid.
It was dumb.
Yeah. But, okay.
So, yeah, that wouldn't happen under my watch. And then my current tag team would be the fucking Club.
Ooh.
Because I look like them some days.
I was going to say hip, bald.
I'm tall, I'm bald, I got a beard, and I'm a nerd. Now what?
And you're white.
And I'm white. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
You like that?
What the fuck was that?
That was my attempt at a Sex Ferguson voice. You like that? Oh, yeah.
It's like, wait.
Kicked out on one.
Let's just stick to AJ Styles, buddy.
Fucking. You can take a dick to the side of your face and get out this business.
No more cold medicine for this guy. Moving on to the next mailbag question.
Next mailbag question actually came to you, sir, on Twitter.
Oh, it did. You want me to read it?
Friends over at the Cretans Guild. It'd be easier if you read it, because then I don't have to dig through your fucking tweets.
Exactly, you son of a bitch. All right, well, I'll read a damn mailbag question, since Rob seems to read them every fucking week and doesn't ever give me anything to do. I'm just the color guy, not the colored guy, the color guy.
Color commentary.
I'm going to go with, all right, so the Cretans Guild tweeted to me at Cliff Does It All, and that was from at Cretans Guild, Cretins Guild.
Who, by the way, to interrupt you real quick, have asked us if we would like to jump on a Royal Rumble show with them.
Ooh.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge. I think we might be able to do that. Let me check my busy schedule.
With your schedule.
Yes. But yeah, so they say the match of the year, in your opinion. And you're wrong because the Dunn bait match from tonight's NXT taping hasn't aired yet. That is correct. I was actually going to pick that match and I haven't even watched it yet. No, I'm going to go. But speaking of Dunn bait from TakeOver this year was pretty fucking great. However, my match of the year, yeah, I'd have to go with from TakeOver. Was it that? It may have been that actual TakeOver. The triple threat for the tag titles, NXT, AOP, Revival, and DIY ladder match. Was it a ladder match? No, not the ladder match. Not the ladder match. I'm sorry. The ladder match was the breakup. That was a great match. But no, AOP, Revival, and DIY triple threat for the tag titles. That's my match. My MOTY right now.
All right. Some bitch.
Come on, Rob. # Rob knows wrestling.
Oh, fucking okay. I'll whip 2 out on you. How about that?
Ooh, whip 2 out,
that?
huh? Like an alien.
2. I'm a whip 2.
Mm-hmm. Like a stripper would, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just putting them on the glass.
Wow.
All right. My WWE match of the year is going to be the SummerSlam pre-show match between the Usos and the New Day.
Ooh.
Because that match was fucking great, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Fight me if you think otherwise.
You think that one was better than their Hell in a Cell match?
I love the Hell in a Cell match, but yes, I think that one was better.
Okay. I will agree with you. I just wanted to see where your head was
at. How much it got me involved in the match.
Yeah. And it was a pre-show match too, which was crazy.
It was a pre-show match.
They wanted to prove like, hey, fuck y'all. We gonna let y'all know.
We should have been on this motherfucker.
On the main card. All right. What's your other one? My
other one, I'm gonna sound like your stereotypical wrestling nerd here, but it gives no fucks.
Mm-hmm.
Okada Omega 2.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Match was fucking awesome.
It was.
I'm not gonna give it 6 stars.
I
will give it 5 cliffs.
I'd give it 5 cliffs.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Why are we doing?
I don't know. I was gonna keep going for a minute. That was my Peter Griffin.
I sound like a dying sheep. I don't sound like Peter Griffin when I left.
That was my Griffin, man. It was great.
All right.
Is that it from the mailbag?
That's it from the mailbag.
That's all we got?
That's all we got this week.
Wow. I guess maybe people got upset after we told them that we weren't going to answer all their fucking questions anymore.
You did act like a whiny bitch when we got a mailbag with like actual fucking questions.
But it was like 20 questions and we were here fucking for the show was like 3 hours long.
It was 12 questions. And it's my fault because I could have very easily said, hey, we're going to answer 6 of these today and tune in next week where we'll answer the next 6.
You wanted to answer the whole goddamn bag.
I wanted to answer all of them. And we even cut questions out.
Oh, well, let's pull back and find some of those one day.
No.
Maybe next time.
All
right, well, that's it for the mailbag.
Yeah.
Zip that bitch up and throw it back in the sack. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Bow.
How come everybody's always about your voice? I got a sexy voice.
It's because,
is it because when I talk, I touch myself?
Probably. As a matter of fact.
You know what? Our WCW this week is probably listening to this episode right now, and she's going to tweet at us and go, Don't ever tweet at me, kid.
Oh, man, you're giving us a bad impression right now, Rob. Don't mind Rob. He's on cold medicine right now. Listen to like last week's show or the week before.
Last week's show was like half good and half, like us like damn near about to cry saying thank you to everybody.
But last week was sentimental.
It was sentimental. It was love being thrown out every which way. Just
love all over the place. All over your face.
All over your face, neck, and chest.
Splash.
So, yeah. We're just about out of... oh, wait a minute. Oh, all right. We kind of touched on this a little bit earlier when we were talking about Matt Hardy being broken.
Mm-hmm.
Development today, major change within Impact Wrestling going forward, according to Mike Johnson at PW Insider. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but let me just read a little bit here. Basically, all of the Impact Wrestling talents are going to be getting a Christmas gift, the rights to their characters, and everything that goes with them. Lock, stock, and barrel.
Get the fuck out of here. Where is this?
This is coming from Mike Johnson at PW Insider.
All right.
Basically, it looks like they are changing the wording of their contracts, even making amendments to previous contracts, hence the reason why Matt Hardy is getting the rights back to the Broken Universe. They're using an example here, basically saying that if EC3... if his deal should expire with Impact and he decided not to sign a new contract with the company, he would be able to take the rights to his name and all of the intellectual property associated with it, mannerisms, moves, catchphrases, etc., to his next destination, whether that be WWE, Ring of Honor, or elsewhere. So basically,
wow.
If Abyss decides he's not going to be with Impact anymore and goes over to WWE, Abyss can walk right out on Monday Night Raw and he can own that fucking character.
He can still be Abyss.
Unless WWE decides they don't want to do that because they want to own that shit.
Right. Now, I was going to say, there's certain people they'll do that with, like the Samoa Joes, the AJ Styles,
I can see
the
Abyss
Bobby
being one of
Roodes.
them.
Abyss, maybe.
EC3, probably not.
No, they'll bring him back as Derek Bateman.
Derek Bateman. He'll be DB3.
DB3. Derek Bateman the third.
Right. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. My only reason for thinking no is because, EC3, Ethan Carter the third. Well, who's Carter? Dixie Carter.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be Dixie Carter's nephew. Who the fuck knows who Dixie Carter is?
No, because remember they had Dixie on that Kurt Angle documentary.
And again, I say, who the fuck knows who Dixie Carter is?
People who watched the Kurt Angle documentary.
She's just the old lady on his documentary talking about Kurt Angle.
Yeah, but people know who the fuck. Wrestling people know who fucking Dixie Carter is.
Who she is. Yes.
Shut your mouth, whore.
But the 17-year-old WWE fan who's been watching WWE and only WWE sitting in the front row wearing his Shield shirt doesn't know who Dixie Carter is.
So he probably didn't know who AJ Styles was either.
True. AJ Styles appeared out of a portal somewhere at the Royal Rumble.
And said, they don't want none, Georgia.
They don't want none. You can't take a forearm to the side of your face and get out this business. Georgia. Can't take a dick.
Stop it. You're running into the ground. You stop it now. No more AJ for you. I'm going to have to take AJ away from you like I took Jinder away from you.
No, don't take Jinder away.
Right.
Speaking of which, he got rid of the Sings this week. Did you see that?
I did not.
I
read about it.
Class on both of the Singh brothers, and he damn near killed both of them.
On the whole, Colossus. Hey, I don't blame him. Jinder sent the Singh brothers out to do a job, and they failed at their task.
What is up with everybody trying to kill the Singh brothers?
They are trying to murder.
Like, they
the
literally
Singh
take
brothers on live
the
TV.
worst bumps ever.
The one Singh brother took the kalash straight on his head. The other Singh brother actually like cartwheeled as he was going down and like fell on his side. Now, I'm thinking Jinder's about to get some new backup. And when I say backup, I'm not talking about the dancers that dance with him on the ceiling in that music video in the 80s. Because damn it, if Jinder Mahal with the longer hair doesn't look like Lionel Richie, I don't know who the fuck he looks like.
Oh my goodness, it's like a fucking doppelganger.
All night long. All night. I want to see Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal needs to come out to that song, even though I love his theme music. Makes me want to fucking dance every time. I want Jinder Mahal to come out to Dancing on the Ceiling. Imagine that shit.
I think I'm going to have to make that video.
Jinder Mahal and Rich Swann.
Together.
Tag him up. That's Jinder's new backup. He likes short guys.
Right.
No, I think Jinder I would not be shocked to see Jinder coming out with Authors of Pain.
What? AOP with no Paul Ellering?
No Paul Ellering, just Jinder.
Huh. I don't know if I would like that.
Why?
Because Paul Ellering is what has made AOP at
Correct.
this point.
But we're talking about Vince McMahon, damn it.
Yeah.
Same
who
guy
they'll
who
give-
changed Ruby Riot's name to Ruby Riot.
They'll give
Who made Bobby Roode come up as a face.
Lars Sullivan to Ellering.
Oh my God, genius.
Yep. Boom. Hashtag Cliff called it.
Boom. You don't think Authors of Pain would go with Jinder?
I mean, I don't know why they would. They're not Indian. One's Albanian and the other one is, I don't even know. Was he Samoan? Turkish? I don't know what
I
he
believe
is.
one of them's name is... I'm not even going to try to pronounce it.
Racist.
It's spelled Gzim.
Jism.
Jism. I know him. That's Jism Somani. That's Razar.
Jism.
Toka. Razar.
Toka and Razor.
He is Albanian. So yeah, no, he is not Indian. However, that would not stop Vincent Kennedy McMahon from going, they look like it. Look at him. That's a giant Indian guy.
Speaking of giant Indian, what happened to the giant Indian woman I thought they were signing?
She got signed. Kavita Devi.
Yeah.
She's in NXT.
I haven't seen her, though.
Because they don't just show up on TV every week, Cliff.
Why the fuck not? It's been months.
I mean, what happened to fucking, what's his name? Kona something or other?
Kona
Happened
who?
to Steve Cutler.
Steve Cutler had a couple matches, though.
Right.
I haven't seen
So
her
did
at all,
Sarah
though. I
Logan.
haven't seen her all since the CW. I keep saying the CWC, the Mae Young Classic.
What I'm saying is when you are training in NXT, you are not seen every week.
I understand that, Robert.
She's learning the ways.
Whatever.
The ways of NXT-dom.
Bring her in as his enforcer. I think she's bigger than he is.
Oh, all right. We're winding down, and I need to go to bed.
Oh, you getting sweepy, baby?
Yeah, I'm getting very dozy.
Sweepy?
Getting dozy. We've just given them well over an hour of, depending on how you want to look at it, comedy gold or pure abso-fucking-lutely unlistenable nonsense.
I was just inspired by your cold and induced fucking insanity, so I just went along for the ride. At first, I was like, I'm going to try to rein him in.
At first, I was afraid.
Yeah. Petrified.
Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side.
And I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong.
How you done me wrong.
But I grew strong.
I learned how to get along.
So now you're back?
From outer space.
And you sitting here with that sad look upon your face.
I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave the key. If I'd have known for 1 second you'd be back to bother me.
Oh, now go. Walk out the door. Turn around now.
Turn around now. Because you're not welcome anymore.
Oh, you thought you were the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye. You think I stumbled?
You think I crumble?
Did you think I laid down and down? I will survive. As long as I know I'm still alive. I got all my life to live, and I got all my love to give, and I will survive. I'll survive. I will survive. All right.
If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can do so at WNA Podcast. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at that Robb guy. That is Robb with 2 B's because the extra B means bitch, I'm a badass.
The extra B is silent.
That's right. It is. It is. Just like Ruby writes T.
That's right.
If you'd like to follow Cliff on Twitter, you can do so where?
At Cliff Does It All with 2 L's because that's how you spell it.
Like a lady.
That's right.
That's right. You thought you got rid of it. I brought it back for you.
Fuck you.
If you want to email the show, please do so. WNApodcast@gmail.com. Find us on iTunes. And please, if you like the show, leave us a review. It really helps us out. Helps us, get up in them charts somewhere. If you do, we like your reviews. We like to know that people like us. If you want to subscribe to us on YouTube, you can. All of our episodes go up on YouTube in video form with a static picture and our voices playing under it.
Yes. The least watched YouTube show of all time.
That's right. Check out WrestlingNerdsAlliance.com. All of our episodes are archived on there. But, they're also archived on any of your podcatcher apps. Anywhere you find your podcast, you can find us. And I think about now, it's time to go home.
I'm Clifford L. Johnson.
And I am Robb English, apologizing for my behavior this evening. Hell, it's after fucking midnight now. And I'm saying to you, when life hands you adversity, always kick out at 2. Sweet.
Whoa. No, you did not.
Kick out at 2.
Nah. Nope.
Kick out at 2.
Nah.
Kick out at 2.
Nah. You nope.
Kick out at 2.
Start over.
Kick out at 2.
Nope. No, not today. Not today. Mm-mm.
I'm Robb English saying to you, when life hands you adversity, always kick out at 2. Sweet.
I hate you so much today. Oh, and Mel, I'm sorry for scaring you.
Yeah, you did. You scared Mel.
I scared you for my poor little WCW.
We'll do it better this time. Ready? So you can make her feel better.
All right, we're gonna leave it in my beautiful reading voice.
Yeah, get sexy for it.
All right, you ready?
All right, I'm gonna hype it up.
All
Here
right.
we go. I'm Robb English, and I'm saying to you, and especially you, Mel, out there in the UK, when life hands you adversity, always kick out at 2.
Sweet.
Oh, shit. I got moist.
Too sweet.
Bye, everybody. Sorry.
Oh, hell, 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 hell.